3 essential oil hacks. Hey, here it is. Okay, so yes, I was saying before we came on recording, today we're going to look at some fun, super fun ways we can get the most out of our oils, focusing on our skin, our body, our hair, our cleaning, and some other ones that I found last night when I was going through. So first of all, I don't know if you've tried the Virage moisturizer yet. So Virage in the skincare, they do two types. They do an anti-aging range and they do what they call the Virage range. The Virage range is the cleanest out of the two. In the anti-aging, there is some chemicals, but they're not in anything drastic in big amounts. It's just when I queried it before, I was given the answer, that particular thing needs to be there to hold it all together. Personally, I love the anti-aging one, and that's the one I use. But the Virage one is a lot lighter, and it's nice on younger skin. Anyway, the Virage moisturizer, as well as being used as a moisturizer, you can use it as an aftershave to soothe the skin. You can use it as a makeup setter. You girls that wear lots of makeup, you'll have to let me know how that would work. Would you put it on over the top, I guess? A sunburn soother. So the properties in there are so soothing for the skin that if you've been out in the sun and you've got a bit burnt, then grab your Virage. You can also add it to your hair. So a little bit on your hands and then just run it through your hair to get that extra bounce. And also one of the things there, mummy belly. So I'm presuming mummy belly is stretch marks and toning it up again. That's what I would imagine. So there you go. It's got different uses there for your Virage moisturizer. Now, once it's all gone, don't throw away the empty bottle because we can start to recycle these. And these are all essential oil hacks, remember. So with your Virage moisturizer bottle, you can wash it out and then you could make up a hot flash relief spray, 5 drops of peppermint, some clary sage and water. And then you've got it in your bag, and if you feel it coming on, you can just do a quick spritz to the neck. With when I talk about spritzing around the face, be really careful you don't spray it straight onto your face. Speaking from experience, one summer it was very hot, so I made a cooling spray and I went like this all over my face and it got into my eyes, and peppermint in the eyes isn't nice. So if you want to cool down with peppermint and clary sage, then just onto your neck or throat or back of the neck. So, but also you could use them for room spray blends. So you could have them in the bathrooms made up with lovely oils so that you can use them in there. Or a body spray, you can make up your perfumes in there, a pillow spray, a hair detangler. So really recycling the empties after you finish using them. Now our salon or our shampoo and conditioner has changed. It's the new type now, and I've had some really good reports actually. I'm still using up my old one because I bought quite a lot, but everybody I've spoken to has given me the thumbs up about this new one, so definitely worth giving it a try. So the shampoo can be used as a balanced body wash. The conditioner could be used as a shaving cream, a leather conditioner. You can use it on your dryer balls to reduce static and soften the clothes. The root to tip serum isn't in stock at the moment, so I wasn't going to focus on that. But other uses for the root to tip serum when it comes back is dandruff, detangler, skin imperfections, and detail car dashboard. Okay. Now, Correct-X, this is one we don't talk about enough, I don't think. You might not even be aware of it. It's a really lovely little serum that comes in a tube, and it's good for healing the skin. So you've got, it's a serum that puts on that moisture barrier to protect the skin underneath as it heals. But then it's got the healing oils of frankincense, helichrysum. The frankincense for skin repair. Helichrysum, we know how quickly that repairs our tissues. Tea tree, if there was any infection there, it would help with that. Cedarwood and lavender to help soothe the skin. So it's a really lovely little one to have in your collection. It's petroleum free, preservative free, so it's gentle and non-irritating for sensitive skin. So I use it if I've cut myself, it'll be the salve that I put on that. But some other uses for it are a lip conditioner or gloss. So you could use it as a chapstick if you've got sore lips. A lip plumper, I'm going to try it as I talk. Also as an eye cream, And someone was asking in the group, Sandy was asking in the group about dark circles under the eyes. And we recommended cypress because that was one we've been told. But this one as well is one that they say you can put under the eyes. And I think probably going to be a bit gentler than using the cypress. So definitely try it for dark circles, but also under eye puffiness. And you can use it as a cuticle cream. So it's a really lovely, versatile little thing to have in your kit. Now, the Restful Serenity Soft Gels, a lot of you have used these to help with sleep. So I take, if I'm having trouble sleeping, I'll take 1 or 2 just before I go to sleep, and it gets you into that deeper level of sleep. But what I didn't think of doing was adding 1 or 2 soft gels into the bath just before bed for a restful night's sleep. And it's, as it says there on the picture, it's totally safe for your little ones as well. So I guess it makes sense because it's got lavender in there, but it's also got some other botanicals that are known for helping us to induce a better quality of sleep. So by putting that into the bath, you're getting the effects that way. So much easier than mixing several oils in with Epsom salts. So if anyone tries that in the group, let us know what you get, how you get on. Oils for travel. We've got summer months coming up, so you're going to start thinking about them now. And what oils do you want to take with you on your trips? We always go to Zengest for motion sickness, and it is a really good blend. But you can also try Smart and Sassy, which has been renamed Metapower. So if you've got the Smart and Sassy or Metapower, it's the same blend. Try that one. Apply it to the back of the ears and wrists prior to traveling. Smelling directly from the bottle or making a nasal inhaler could also provide added benefits. So if you've got someone in your family that you know always gets travel sick, then make up one of those little inhalers that Kathy's always talking about in the group. And then it's there ready. They can just breathe it in. And this is really effective, actually. I got quite sick on a trip to Wales a few months ago. And I actually put the oil, I had a mask with me in the car for some reason, and I put the oil in the mask and I was driving along with this oil, breathing it in, and it was a really effective way of doing it. Now for ear pressure, so if you suffer with this when you go on flights, Aroma Touch blend is one that they're recommending there. And again, that would be, I would put it behind the ears just to help with the pressure. Again, if you try these, let us know how you get on. I'll be taking that one to Portugal in May. The doTERRA body wash. This one can be used as a body wash, but can also, it's light enough to be used as a face wash. So if you are traveling and you want to travel light and only to take 1 bottle, then this one will do the 2 things for you. And the mud mask. Have you tried this yet? It's a really lovely skincare mask that you can use as you would a normal mask. You put it on, you only need a very light layer of this. I found that if you put it on too thick, it can really get those blood vessels pumping and you can end up looking like you've run a marathon, which does go down after about 15-20 minutes. But if you've got sensitive skin and you're trying it for the first time, just put a really light layer on, and then you leave it on for about 10 minutes, and it's one that will dry, and then you can wash it off with a wet sponge after. But as well as using it on your face, it's very good for an armpit detox. So one of the ways you can use this is I'll actually put it on and leave it on while I'm brushing my teeth, and then get in the shower, and then you can just wash it off in the shower. And it's a really good way just to detox that area of the body. If you're someone that uses a natural deodorant, which I highly recommend, by the way, because otherwise you're spraying all sorts onto sensitive areas of the body. But sometimes they can work better than others, if I'm honest. And what I find is if it's not working as well as I want it to, it's because I need an armpit detox. So just by using the mud mask, then it works again really well for about a month or so, and then I might need to do it. So bringing this regularly into what you do will be really helpful for you. You can use it as a skin imperfection spot treatment. So if you don't want to put it all over the face, you can just get some and put it straight onto the spot. You can use it as a blemish cover-up, and you can use it as a deodorant, applying a thin layer and let it dry. Not sure how comfortable that would be. I haven't tried it. I always wash it off, but yeah, if you try it, let us know. Now, essential nail support. Myrrh strengthens and hardens your nails. So if you suffer with brittle, flaky nails, try rubbing some myrrh onto it. And then you can try any of the following as a natural nail polish remover: lemon, wild orange, lemongrass, grapefruit. I've only tried it with the lemongrass, and it works really well. So you just put a bit of the essential oil onto the tissue and then just wipe over the nail, and it lifts up the nail polish as a natural nail polish remover. So back to myrrh. Myrrh can stop a run in your tights. You can use frankincense with myrrh for glowing skin. And the lady I train with, she won't use frankincense and myrrh on their own now. She gets a bottle. I think I've told you about this before. She decants half the bottle of myrrh into a new bottle and half a bottle of frankincense in. So she's got frank and myrrh. And the reason for that is that she's a nurse practitioner. She looks into a lot of the science behind the oils. And the reason she was saying that it's much stronger and more beneficial for the body when you mix the two together. It actually creates a whole new chemical composition. So if you use frankincense or myrrh a lot, try making yourself a bottle of franken myrrh and see if it works any better. Lovely on the skin. You can use it as a liquid band-aid. So myrrh, if you think about it, it's quite gloopy, isn't it? Tree resinous. So I guess it would form a little seal over the cut while the body naturally heals it. And then you can use it on your cuticles. I think we said that on the last one, to strengthen them. Now for healthy lashes and brows, you can add a drop of lavender. Add a drop of each. I thought that was going to be tea tree. The lavender and rosemary it's suggesting there into your mascara. And you can add a drop of each to 1 teaspoon of castor oil, and you can brush it onto your eyes at bedtime. So just by putting a drop, I always did lavender and tea tree into the mascara and then just give it a bit of a thing to mix it through. Just helps to keep it nicer for longer. It also is supposed to, I think that's why they're doing rosemary, thinking about it now, lavender and rosemary, because it will help the lashes to grow lovely and long. Now, this was a bit of a revelation to me recently. Those that follow me on Instagram will have seen my picture of my drooping tulips. So someone gave me some tulips the other day and they'd left them in the car overnight. They forgot to give them to me on the first day. So by the time I got them and then took them home in the evening, as tulips do, they were looking pretty sad. So I remembered this hack and I thought, I'm going to try it out. And I put a couple of drops of tea tree into the water, and then I put the tulips into the water. And I came back in about 2 hours, I think it was, and they were upright. And they stayed upright until I threw them away. They didn't droop at all. So the actual flower bit degraded, so I had to throw them away, but they didn't droop down, which is unusual for tulips. And I did it again on Mother's Day. My daughter bought me some flowers. So I put a couple of drops of tea tree in the water. And that was about 2 weeks ago now. And they still look brand new. So definitely good top tip. I've used tea tree. In this slide, they're talking about using DDR prime cellular complex. So I'm going to try that one next time and see if it's the same, any better, or different. 2 drops to the water, or drop 1 soft gel into your water vase. And it's longer lasting, beautiful, fresh flowers. Really, really works. One of the girls that came to my group last night is a florist, and she'd seen this on my Instagram and she said she's been using it now in her shop. Now, On Guard Cleaner Concentrate. This is a must for green cleaning around the home. This one's so versatile. You can use it. It's a concentrate, so you could pour about 1 inch into a glass spray bottle, top it up with water, add some other lovely oils that you like the smell of, and then you can use it as an all-purpose cleaner all around the home. You can also use it to clean the floor, squirt some into the bucket with water and then wash it down. So those are the sort of things. The other thing I use it for is washing up. So I've got another empty bottle and I've made up a diluted version of it, so they're not squirting it in neat straight in. So we're using that for washing up as well. So it's a really versatile one for your cleaning. But some other ways that you might not have thought of. Add a few drops to a bowl of water and wash your veggies in it. Fill a roller bottle for a natural stain stick. That's interesting. I've done that. Used to remove dark colours like henna or face paint, and you can use it to clean your makeup brushes. Now, Balance. This is one of the blends that's in the BOGO. So you buy Serenity, get Balance free this week. Balance is a really grounding, calming blend of oils. you've heard me say 100 times, I put it on my feet every morning when I wake up, then breathe it in and just set my intentions for the day. It's also a nice one to bring in the evening as well, when you feel like you need calming down, ready for bed. So those are its uses that we use it for, but you can also use it as an aftershave because the oils in there are already pre-mixed with a fractionated coconut oil. So you can use it straight out of the bottle onto the skin. And it's a really lovely smell as well. I think women would like it, but also men would too. So for women, you can use it after you've shaved on your legs, your bikini line. You can even use it on babies' bottoms. Now, beauty hats, lash and brow growth. We've talked about this one. So you've got your lavender into your mascara to encourage the growth. Peppermint, you can use as a lip plumper, give you that tingling. So I've got the Correct-X on at the moment. I could put a drop of peppermint with it as well and give it that tingle. For an on-the-spot spot treatment and deodorant, you could try the Tea Tree Touch. So when it says touch, remember it's already mixed with a carrier oil. So that's quite good, actually. I haven't thought of that. So if you've got teenagers that have got spot problems, then they can have it and quickly dab it where they need it. But also as a deodorant. It's not one I've tried. Yarrow Pom is one I use every morning on my face. You can use it as a primer and a glow serum. There you go, that's why I'm glowing. If you haven't got any makeup remover and you're looking for a natural way to do it, your tea tree oil and your coconut oil will do it. Just put some coconut oil on the tissue or cotton pad and wipe it off. And as a facial oil cleanser, we've got the Yarrow. Sorry, I'm there we go, that should do it. Facial oil cleanser, you've got your Yarrow Pom body serum. You use it all over the body, but you can also use it to cleanse the face. So I went a bit mad with this last night, didn't I? I was like, oh, and another one. DIY toner. Add a few drops of tea tree to witch hazel and shake it every time you use it, and then pour it onto your cotton pad and wipe your face. So that's a nice toner. And for those of you that might think, well, what's a toner? When do I use that? A toner is actually the first step in a facial cleanse. And I used to think that it was opening the pores, but actually I've gone on to learn that the toning is the first part of reintroducing hydration into the skin. So we cleanse, then we tone, and then we put the moisturizer on. You probably know that. Sorry if I'm teaching you everything you know. The mouthwash, obviously we can use it as a mouthwash, but did you know it may reduce respiratory congestion when gargled? You can add it to a spray bottle for instant breath freshener. Never thought of that. Gargle with it to soothe a scratchy throat, and you can use it to clean your toothbrushes, as well as cleaning your mouth every morning. For a vacuum diffuser, you can add a few drops of your favorite essential oil to your vacuum filter or bag to create a freshening experience while you vacuum. And if your trash can stinks, add a few drops of lemon, wild orange, purify, or tea tree to some cotton balls or a sheet of paper and just put it in the bottom of the bin. And then you can replace that every time you take the trash out. That's a good little top tip, that one. If you've left your clothes in the washing machine and they've got that nasty kind of smell to them and you'd usually just wash them again, well, one thing you can try is add in a couple of drops of Purify, which is a blend, and lemon to this rinse cycle, and then just rinse it through with that. So there's no need to completely re-wash. And then we've got a DIY dry shampoo. This is one of the things I was introduced to a few years ago, actually. The dry shampoos that the teenagers all use, so full of chemicals. And you can make a natural dry shampoo. For light hair, you'd use a 1/4 cup of arrowroot powder, and then you could put in your oils, 2 drops of lavender, 2 drops of rosemary, 2 drops of peppermint. You can use that instead, just dab it on as a dry shampoo. And for dark hair, you would add 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Simple Hackers Makeup Brush Cleaner. We've already said about using your On Guard Cleaner Concentrate. You could equally use fractionated coconut oil and put some tea tree and grapefruit in, and then just wash your brushes every so often. One for the bathroom. Keep it smelling nice while you're not in there. Add a drop of essential oil. They're suggesting On Guard in this image to the cardboard core. And then as they pull the roll to get some off, it spins it round and the smell comes out into the room. And then for your, going back to green cleaning really, for your DIY wood cleaner, you can make up a solution of olive oil and vinegar. So 1/4 cup of each, and then add your essential oils. And some nice oils for wood cleaners would be wild orange, lemongrass, or arbor vitae. So add the olive oil and vinegar to a glass spray bottle, add your essential oils, shake well before use, and then apply to a microfiber cloth and wipe down your wood surfaces. And then just repeat every 2 to 3 months as desired. Washing machine cleaner, 3/4 cup of white vinegar, and then 10 drops of tea tree with 5 drops of grapefruit. Combining all those ingredients in your glass spray bottle, shake well and spray the solution around the seal, and then using a damp cloth, you can wipe it down. You can also use it to wash the soap dispenser tray and just wipe it down and let it air dry before doing the next load. So what we're really getting across here is we don't need all of these chemicals that we've got under our sink. Really, your staples are white vinegar, On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, and your essential oils. An anti-frizz spray. If any of you suffer with frizzy hair, we'll pull it down. So we've got here, we're mixing 2 tablespoons of fractionated coconut oil with 2 tablespoons of aloe vera gel in 1/2 cup of distilled water. Put it all into the spray bottle, and then you could just spray a thin layer after styling the hair to tame flyaways. I actually use my balance. After I've done my thing, I'll always just run it through, run my hands through. And it just calms it all down and it smells really amazing. So those are a few little hacks there. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it's opening your mind to new ways that you can use your oils or products. Just to say, I'm going to touch on this because we are in the middle of our BOGO. If you've bought the BOGO bundle, don't forget that we've got a special offer on for you as well, that if you buy the bundle, you get a wild orange and copaiba from us. So if you've bought it, just drop me a message, a quick note, either in Facebook or in WhatsApp, or let your person know that you're talking to about the oils and they can tell me, because I've got a list of people. I'm going to order them all in one go, and then I'll get them sent out towards the end of the week. So don't miss out because you didn't know it was on. That's with the BOGO bundle. And also for new customers, remember they get a free wholesale account now with orders over 150 PV. So if there is anyone you know that is thinking about getting started, then let us know, because we can get them the free wild orange and copaiba as well. So we can get that arranged for them. And a great way of starting actually is with the BOGO bundle, because you're getting, what are you getting there? 12 oils for 192. So that's about £176.50 off, which is incredible. So it's a lot cheaper actually than buying the Home Essentials kit, for example, and you're getting more oils. So I do like to share that with people that you know, and if they're interested, we can always have a chat with them and find out if it's the right oils for them. Okay, I'm going to come back into the Zoom room. Before I stop recording, does anyone want to share a hack that I haven't mentioned that they've got on really well with? No. Nats?
I sent you. Oh, you can't see it. Hang on, let me put the video. Can you see them?
Oh, bloody hell. We can
They're
see
toothpicks with essential oils. Hang on.
Yeah, I remember you saying, so you would.
I don't know how to do it. There. So it's a jar, a glass jar with black pepper, cinnamon, and I put a few bits. I put clove in as well, and it's to help you stop vaping, or it's to help me stop vaping, but it's to stop smoking, and it's really worked.
So when you
Brilliant.
want a vape,
No,
you just
not
put
that
that
any
in.
vape, but
When you want a
Yeah.
vape, you just
I
suck
do
on
look
it.
a bit like a cowboy. Yeah. Yeah, I look a bit like a cowboy, but it works. Yesterday I was really struggling, which just shows you how much rubbish is in vape. But yeah, so I Googled it, and there were quite a few. I mean, black pepper was standard, but yeah, I'd put On Guard in there as well. Like the things that I know resonate. I had quite good fun actually doing it, but yeah, it really works. So, well, for me, it really works anyway. So if anyone's interested, message me and it's easy. It's not rocket science, but it was cool.
Thank you. Thanks for sharing that. Anyone else got anything they want to share?
Yes, yeah. Also, the On Guard toothpaste. So you can use that in your bathrooms when you've got like the, what do you call it? The tiles around the tiles, the grouting. Yeah. So when you clean the grouting, you can put the On Guard toothpaste on it, and it stops the mold from coming back for weeks or even months. So yes, the On Guard toothpaste.
Brilliant. Thank you, Karen. I like these hacks.
I used my On Guard hand cleaner thing for just a little bottle of cleaner this morning, just so I could sort of take it around here and there instead of all the big bottles. So yeah.
So that was the On Guard hand sanitizer, was it?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd emptied it and I used it all, so I just topped it up with some bit more On Guard, some lemon and vinegar, and a bit of water. It works well.
These are good to keep as well, aren't they? And reuse these ones as a spray bottle. Don't throw these away. You've got your oils. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that, Lynn. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing now to Facebook. So thank you for watching over there, and I'm going to stop recording